Welcome to the post-game press conference at the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 after the quarterfinal game between Canada and Slovenia. The final score 100-89 for Team Canada. I am joined now by player Luka Doncic and coach Aleksandar Sekulic from Team Slovenia. We start with the player's statement today and open up the floor for some questions first so we can let the player leave. Luka, tough game out there tonight. Your thoughts?
First of all, congratulations to Canada. They play great. Very physical game. They have one of the best players in the world, so it was really tough to guard him. But you know, I'm proud of my team. Everybody gave 100% when they went out there, so we should go back to the hotel with our heads up, and you know, I'm just proud of this team.
Coach, anything you would like to add about the game?
Yeah, first of all, congrats to Team Canada. Like Luka said, they have great team, great players, great coach. I think we played good or excellent first half. We had some troubles in the third quarter. We lost concentration. We gave up too many transition points. On the other side, we didn't score maybe some open shots we could have. And at the end, their athleticism prevailed. I'm proud of the guys, what they did in this tournament. We faced a lot of problems, a lot of injuries. One of them also during the tournament. So what they did, this is beyond amazing so far. The guys, not just Luka, but everybody, they just gave everything they had, and they played much better than I expected them and anybody. Regarding all the circumstances, I mean, we had amazing atmosphere today. We had amazing support today. I felt like the whole arena was cheering for us. There are a couple of guys that didn't like us, but what can we do?
Thank you. We start with English questions first for Luka. Can we get a microphone over here, please? Please make sure you state your name and the outlet you are working for.
Joe Varden with The Athletic. Luka, what was your frustration level tonight versus an average night in the NBA, or maybe a more important night in the NBA? And then also, what did you think of how Dylan carried himself when he was guarding you for most of the night?
Everybody knows what my frustration was. Hello? Okay. I think everybody knows what my frustration was. You know, playing for a national team, it's a lot of emotions. A lot of times I don't control myself, which I've been having problems with. But you know, the referee told one of the guys, we're not going to call a foul on him because he's coming at us. I think this is not fair. I know I complain a lot, but I don't think it's fair. They've been playing very physical with me, but if you say that, you know, it's not fair. But on the other side, I think Dylan played great. He was very physical, like he always does. A lot of people don't like him, but I respect him for what he does, and he does that stuff really good.
Thank you. I think I saw one more question over here in the middle.
Hi, Luka. Andrei Milkovic, Ekipa. You had some issues and some discussions with some gentlemen in the stands. What was it all about? Can you walk us through it?
Nothing.
Thank you. Next question. Over here. Yes. Gentleman in the white shirt.
Hi, Luka. Kobe from over here. Hi.
What?
Hi, right here.
Oh.
Kobe from Slam Philippines. You have one of the largest fan bases here in the country. I'm sure you've noticed it from the moment you arrive. You know, people wearing your jerseys, rocking your sneakers on court. What can you say about, you know, the love that the Filipino fans have showed from the moment you arrived to the country and all the way leading up to this game?
That I was gonna say last if nobody was gonna ask me. I really appreciate the love. It's been amazing. So many fans, they support me. So, tomorrow we have another game. So hopefully we can get them the win. And it's been really, really amazing. So I really appreciate the love.
Thank you. Do we have any questions Slovenian today? Yes, can we get a microphone all the way in the back?
Živijo obema, Maja Hrvatin, RTV Slovenija. Vprašanje imam za Luko. Luka, ta ekipa se je uvrstila do četrtfinala, ekipa, ki so jo številni podcenjevali pred poletjem, sploh glede na vse poškodbe. Vi kot kapetan ste zadovoljni, da ste prišli do četrtfinala, to je velik uspeh te ekipe?
Mislim, zadovoljen, lahko rečem, da sem, ne. Ampak še zmeraj smo hoteli priti še naprej. Kakor sem rekel, vseh 12 igralcev je odigralo na 100%, vsi smo dali vse od sebe. Mi gremo v reprezentanco, se povemo vsem, en mesec pa pol, en mesec treniramo, igramo košarko, lahko bi bili tudi s svojimi družinami, ne vem, na morju. Tako da vsaka gre v reprezentanco, se odreče nečemu in res sem ponosen na te fante, kolikor smo garali skupaj, koliko smo igrali, res prava ekipa.
Another question in Slovenian. I think I saw one more hand in the back. No? Do we maybe have a final question in English also? Yes. I don't know. Over there. Thank you.
Guys, what do you think you could do about controlling the emotions in the nearest future, since it was a huge factor starting from the Tokyo Olympics? Now it resulted in Luka's ejection, and what do you think, where would you rank this factor of managing emotions in terms of what separates you guys and as a team to win the medal, since you've been so close to the podium?
Yeah, I mean, you were close, honestly, but, it starts with me. I got to be better for my team. With all the emotions, like I say, playing for your country, you want to give your best, you want to die out there, so it starts with me for sure.
That's all for today. Thank you, Luka.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions for Coach today? Yes, over here, please.
Coach here, Ramon Alvarez from Spain. You managed to be on the game almost first half and part of the second. What do you think you miss it from it to at least keep competing until the end, or in the end won that game?
We miss Luka. Good question. First of all, I think we somehow controlled the game. We were shooting very well. Also, they did. But what we did in the first half, we somehow controlled the fast breaks. In the second half, especially in the third quarter, we gave them too many opportunities to score from the fast break. And this is where they made this advantage. We knew that they're a very dangerous team in this. They have the ability, they have the athleticism. And this is where they make this advantage, which was, it looks like, crucial at the end.
More questions for Coach? Yes, over here.
No, it can be a hard comparison to make in one game, but you have seen both the U.S. and Canada this summer. How close do you think they are?
Canada have a hell of a team. I mean, they can play different lineups, and with a small ball, with the two bigs, they have big guards, strong guards. They have guys who can create. So they have everything they need to go all the way. I think they can match up United States. But we'll see. I think they are the team, and I said this from before the start of the tournament, that Canada is one of the teams that's favorite to win the medal. I still stand, and now they are where they are in semifinals, and that's true.
Thank you, Coach. If we have any questions in Slovenian, I may ask you to ask them in the mix zone outside.
No, I have one thing
Okay.
to say for the gentleman who asked Luka about the emotions. It's difficult to play a game you got hit constantly, all game long. It's difficult to control the emotions, and we work a lot on this, but it's very difficult. And he has the ball a lot in his hands, and it's frustrating for Luka. And then it's you get tired from this. It's very difficult. I don't know if you could be in this situation and to understand this, but it's very difficult. That's why the emotions come out. I know it's not great. It doesn't look good, but it's very, very difficult, and that's why makes Luka so special, because he's a great player, and it's tough to guard him in a legal way.
Thank you, Coach. This concludes the first session. We will be back with Team Canada shortly. Welcome back to the second part of the post-game press conference after the quarterfinal between Canada and Slovenia at the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. The final result, once again, 100-89, with Team Canada moving on to the semifinals of the competition. I'm joined now by Coach Jorge Fernandez-Torres and player RJ Barrett from Team Canada. We start with a statement from both coach and player. RJ, great performance tonight, moving on to the semifinals of the FIBA Basketball World Cup. How does it feel?
Feels great. You know, I think we went out there and did it as a unit. Everybody played hard together. We were fighting. So I think that's the best part about it.
Thank you. Coach, anything to add?
Well, first of all, congratulations to these guys. They just made history. There's the best position so far that Canada has qualified. So congrats to our guys. Congrats to the country, and congrats to Canada basketball. I think tonight was a fight, and these guys executed at a high level. RJ with 7 defensive rebounds. For us, it was extremely important to finish possessions because that's when our fast break starts, and I think we pushed the pace for 40 minutes, and it went our way. So once again, all the credit to these guys.
Thank you. We start with questions for RJ, so he may be excused first. Yes, up here, please.
Sportal.gr. RJ, what does it mean, that run? First, you qualified to the Olympics, now for the very first time to the semifinals of World Cup. What's the next step for you as a team?
Like we said before, it feels great for sure. And the next step is obviously, enjoying this one tonight, watching film tomorrow, going to practice, and getting ready to win this next game.
Thank you. Yes, one more question up here. The gentleman in the blue polo shirt.
RJ, what has your back and forth been like with Jalen and Josh, especially as you guys get closer to maybe a USA-Canada matchup?
Hasn't been so much during the tournament, but like during the year, just whether it was talking smack to Evan because he was playing with France, and talking smack with Jalen and Josh during the year, but haven't spoken to him during this tournament other than wishing Jalen happy birthday. But yeah.
Thank you. One more question up here. Please state your name and the word that you're working for.
Ramon Alba de FIBA from Spain. How important it's for you to make a big performance, also shy in the biggest stage of the World Cup and qualify for a semifinal? How important is for Canadian basketball?
I think what you see from our team is that, it could be anybody. I mean, of course, Shea is the head of the snake. He's always going to do what he does, but just in terms of everyone else, last game it was Dylan. The game before that, Lou played well. It could be anybody on our team that has that night, and I think that's one of our strengths.
Louis from the Olympic Channel. What's the message that Team Canada is sending to the world of basketball? Putting it in context of this obviously the World Cup and the Olympics.
I think that we're showing that we're such a hard-working team. We're a hard-working team that, when we come together and do the right things and listen to what coach is telling us to do, that, we can be special.
Thank you. One more question all the way in the back.
Sorry. Good evening. Nikola Stojkovic, Mozart Sport. Congratulations on the victory. RJ, can you tell us something about Serbian national team? Have you got the chance to watch them before, and what do you know about them now?
I watched a little bit of their last game against Lithuania. They played really well. They played together. One of my high school teammates, Philip Petrasev, is on the team, so it's going to be fun getting to go up against him.
I saw one more question over here.
Hey RJ, over to your right. Rash Madane with Sportsnet. You've been around this program a long time. For years it was always about what this national team can be, the potential of what something like this could be. Now that it's here, now that you're in the semifinals, what is this program showing that it is?
No, like I said, just hard-working group of guys. We compete. We want to win. We want to win every time we step out on the floor, not only for ourselves, for our country. So I think that's what we're showing.
Thank you. Final question for RJ. Yes, over here.
Hi RJ, Kobe from Slam Philippines. You guys have been rolling all throughout this tournament. How much have you guys, bonded all throughout, starting from training camp and leading up all the way here, now heading to the semifinals?
Man, it's been incredible since day one. All the guys, like, we all enjoy each other. We all enjoy hanging out, and just through every practice, through every game, wins, losses, we always stuck together. So it's a special group of guys, and it's very exciting. It's an honor to be on this team.
Thank you, RJ. Good luck for the rest of the competition. We continue with questions for Coach. Yes, the gentleman in the white shirt over there.
Good evening, Coach. Nikola Vujic, Sportska Centrala, Serbia. You are 4-0 against European teams in this competition. You are facing another one in the semifinals in Serbia. What can you tell us about that matchup and their style of play compared to what you've seen so far?
They're a very good team, coached by one of the best European coaches ever. I've watched him coach since I was a little kid. He won the first EuroLeague with FC Barcelona in 2002 or 3, I believe, or 2001. So, a great coach, a great program, guys that know what it is. They have a lot of FIBA experience, something that we lack, but we're getting this experience day by day. So, like I said in day one, we're going to get better every single day, every single game. And today we're better than what we were versus Spain. And when we play Serbia, we'll be better than today.
One microphone, please, in the second row.
Hi, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Naveen Gamlani, SB Nation. Coach, can you tell us about the importance of Dylan Brooks to this team? We saw him play defense, hit sidestep three-pointers, wave to the crowd that was booing him. Even in the hallway after the game, he had a little bit of theatrics. So what does he mean to this team, and what does he bring in your eyes as a head coach? Thank you.
The number one thing, well, thanks. Number two is he has to be better. We need him on the court. He cannot get disqualified. We have to have better composure as a team. After that, I think he's the best defender with Lou Dort, the best perimeter defender in this competition. So I think today it was a defensive clinic of leading with his chest, showing his hands, pressuring full court. And if you don't think that way, then you don't like basketball.
I know we have one question all the way in the back.
Hi, Coach, all the way in the back. Igor Čurković with the FIBA Basketball website. Similar question to this one, but it's about RJ Barrett. What's it like coaching him? What's it like when he puts on a game like this today?
I'm very proud of him because when we came into this game, when we put together this team, obviously all these guys, 7 of them play in the NBA, 4 of them play high-level European teams, and 1 plays in college at a high level. So, they all have jobs and they all have roles, and whether in your team you score a lot of points, in this team you may have a different job and a different assignment. And I can tell you that today I'm very proud of RJ, how aggressive he was, how he ran the floor, and how he rebounded the ball. He led with Shea, he led the team in defensive rebounds. So, like I said before, that just helps the team to start fast break and play fast. So RJ did his job today at a high level, and that's one of the reasons why we won the game.
Final question in English over here, yes.
Coach, in Jakarta, you guys had a must-win game. Shea scores 30 points. You guys win today again, must-win game, 30 and 10, 16 free throws attempts again. What's it like to have a guy like that running offense for you guys when you really need to pull out a win?
It's great, and I say it again, everybody sees Shea's points, which is good, like he's very good. But he led the team, he led the game in rebounding, I believe, right? He grabbed 10 rebounds, and he had 4 assists to 1 turnover, and he was 8 for 12 from the field. So he dominated the game at playmaking, scoring, and finishing possessions or offensive rebounds. He also led our team in offensive rebounds. So I think that is even more impressive if you think about it. But it's not just Shea. That's his job. His job is to defend, play, make, and score. Everybody else has a job on this team. And I think our guys like Dylan, his role today, he did it at a high level. RJ, Kelly, and at the end of the day, like the RKL say, this team is relentless, and we've shown it in Jakarta, and we're showing it here too.
If you don't mind, I think we have some questions in Spanish also. Over here, yes.
Hola Jordi, José Ramón Alba de CB. Cuando te uniste a este equipo un poco antes de empezar el Mundial, ¿qué sensaciones tenías? Y ahora que estás en una semifinal del Mundial, ¿qué sientes a nivel personal y por un proyecto como Canadá que siempre parecía que no arrancaba y ahora eso está entre los 4 mejores del mundo?
Bueno, pues fue un proyecto que se inició muy rápido y al fin y al cabo lo que tienes que hacer es intentar conocer a los jugadores, a la organización y crear un equipo que esté conectado entre ellos, que trabaje junto y al final que compitan. Juegues un tipo de baloncesto u otro dependiendo en tus cualidades. Yo creo que al final este grupo lo que hace es competir a un nivel muy alto. Yo creo que lo ha demostrado y lo sigo demostrando todos los días. Y con eso te puedo decir que estoy contento. Creo que nos queda mucho por delante porque podemos seguir mejorando partido a partido, aunque suena muy futbolero, pero como no tenemos experiencia en FIBA, creo que tiene que ser nuestra mentalidad.
Thank you. Final question in Spanish over here, yes.
Gracias, Jordi. Rodrigo Tobar, de Fox Sports México. Me gustaría preguntarte que nos repitieras un poco lo que dijiste sobre Dylan Brooks en español, la importancia de tener a Luka y también por otro lado, el equipo de Estados Unidos pues ha batallado con las reglas FIBA. En tu caso, que tienes jugadores también en NBA, ¿qué tan complicado ha sido para ellos adaptarse a este tipo de juego?
Bueno, en cuanto a Dylan, creo que soy muy afortunado en tener... para mí tengo a los 2 mejores defensores de perímetro del campeonato, que son Dylan Brooks y Lou Dort. Y con esto si añades a Nikhil, un equipo que en el perímetro somos muy fuertes. Dylan hoy ha enseñado que sin él, sin su actuación defensiva no habríamos ganado el partido. Y eso es muy importante para nosotros. Y al final es él creer que ese es su trabajo y su principal trabajo para nosotros. En cuanto a las reglas FIBA, pues es un ajuste, es aprenderlas, los tiempos muertos son distintos, la cancha, los minutos de juego, cómo de intensos son estos partidos. Y al final, por mucho que hemos trabajado en ello, los pasos, etcétera, etcétera, pero tienes que jugar partidos y ajustarte y estar cómodo con ello. Yo creo que al final... cuando no tienes la experiencia tienes que compensarlo con otras cosas y creo que nosotros lo estamos haciendo para buscar el máximo nivel competitivo y creo que bueno, aún estamos lejos de donde podemos estar y donde podemos llegar, pero estoy contento con el progreso de los chicos.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach. Good luck for the rest of the tournament. This wraps up the post-game press conference.
Thank you.